"She is not my mistress," replied the young sailor gravely. "She is my betrothed." "Sometimes one and the same thing," said Morrel with a smile. "Not with us, sir," replied Dantès. "Well, well, my dear Edmond," continued the owner, "don't let me detain you. You have managed my affairs so well that I ought to allow you all the time you require for your own. Do you want any money?" "No, sir. I have all my pay to take, nearly 3 months' wages." "You are a careful fellow, Edmond." "Say I have a poor father, sir." Yes, yes. I know how good a son you are. So now hasten away to see your father. I have a son too, and I should be very wroth with those who detained him from me after a 3 months' voyage." "Then I have your leave, sir." "Yes, if you have nothing more to say to me." "Nothing." "Captain Leclerc did not, before he died, give you a letter for me?" "He was unable to write, sir. But that reminds me that I must ask your leave of absence for some days." "To get married?" "Yes, first, and then go to Paris." "Very good. Have what time you require, Dantès. It will take quite 6 weeks to unload the cargo, and we cannot get you ready for sea until 3 months after that. Only be back again in 3 months for the Pharaon," added the owner, patting the young sailor on the back. "Cannot sail without her captain." Without her captain? Oh, shit. I guess Dantès is going to be made captain of the Pharaon moving forward. What do you think, everyone? I think so. Maybe. Will he accept? Interesting. That's a lot of time, though. 6 weeks plus 3 months? That's like 4 months and 2 weeks. Is that right? It's like a whole season. That's a lot of time off. God, I wish I could get that kind of time off of work. But then again, I don't wish to work on the sea. So, my body was not built for danger as Dantès is. Mine is built for sitting in an office chair. So, yeah, Morrel, he seems pretty honorable, but I don't know. This whole thing with the mistress and the joke. Okay, I'm of a couple minds here. Like, on the one hand, I've had like old dudes on the golf course. Not that I advocate for golf. It's just something I do with my dad because he likes to do it. But the types of dudes who are out there are often like locker room talk. "You banging that chick, bro?" And I'd be like, "No, she's my partner in life and we share equally in what we're building together." And then they do some sort of like pussy whip noise or something like that. At the same time, though, Dantès seems a little bit humorless here. Like, Morrel should not have said, "Oh," it just assumed like, "Oh yeah, Mercédès, kind of a hot tail you got there on the side." And Dantès though is just like, "No, she is my betrothed. We are betrothed together." And Morrel's like, "Oh, okay. I mean, sometimes some marriages, can kind of feel like that. Am I right?" Dantès is just like giving him nothing. Like, "No, sir. We are in love, and it is chaste, and we are pure." So I kind of wish Dantès was a little bit looser, but Morrel is just a roller coaster for me. Like, he's capitalistic, he's entrepreneurial, he's quick with an elbow jab quip, but then like fair-handed in giving Dantès his due. But I don't know. Maybe this is just because he sees the benefit for himself. Like, "Oh yeah. This guy, he knows his shit, and that's gonna benefit me having a guy like that running my ship, going out there getting me some cargoes." So I don't know. Curious what happens here. Dantès is like, "I'm gonna need some time off to go get married to Mercédès, maybe a honeymoon in Paris." And Morrel is like, "Good job on her and the boat." Okay, well, that's all I got for today. We'll see you tomorrow for the penultimate episode of Chapter 1. Wow, 2 weeks and 1 chapter. Here we go! The Countdown of Monte Cristo is part of the Gruntwork Podcast Network. This show is produced, edited, and hosted by Landon Solano. The original text of The Count of Monte Cristo by Alexander Dumas. Theme song by Magic Solo. If you want to support the show and others like it, visit patreon.com/gruntworkpod. Thank you for listening. See you tomorrow.